Hey, what's going on, everybody? Movie Phantom here, and yes, last night was the first night of Days of the Dead, and today's the day I'm gonna go ahead and get a lot of footage. I ain't gonna say a lot more. I didn't get no footage. That's fine, except for my intro video. But I want to get a lay of the land. I wanted to get my autographs, and basically I want to live it up on that first night. And then today, all fucking business. But first, let me go ahead and share with you guys what we got yesterday. All right, first. This is what Maya got, her t-shirt. You may hear her crunching chips in the background. Because she's eating over there. Wouldn't do the video, just eating chips. This is the shirt she got right there. Fucking awesome. Glows in the dark. Here's mine. A little nod to the Shining there. These are also what the passes have on them as well. And then here's the some little posters go with them. Boom. This is hers. This is mine. It came with the shirts. This is the event schedule thing, which I will definitely plaster up. Put that up as well. Okay, so we get here yesterday, and once again, I'm just fucking stoked, right? And I don't know if I already shared this or not. I shared who I met in the hallway in the elevator story on camera. I'm gonna go ahead and tell it again. If I already told it, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie, you know you're having a good time Days of the Dead when it starts to come into haze and it's not even the second day yet. So where we get here, it piss poured first. And I'm like, son of a bitch, you know? And so we couldn't get all the stuff in at once. I couldn't find one of those fucking like hotel carts at all. So I was like, holy shit. So we get in here and Maya's like, well, I'll go ahead and wait in line to get the passes. If you want to go ahead and get your stuff up there. I'm like, all right, no problem. So I'm lugging shit upstairs. I'm up here on the 4th floor, and I get outside, boom, Sid Haig. And I'm like, holy shit, Sid Haig. But I don't want to freak him out, because, he's going to get freaked out a lot by other people, down the convention. So I'm just like, I'll play it cool. So I'm like, what's up? And he's like, hey. I'm like, ah. And then I go ahead and start walking down. And I go ahead and I turn, get on the elevators, and fucking Bill Moseley shows up, right? Now, the Phantom, because I ain't wearing a mask yesterday. I'll be wearing a mask a lot today, but I got the pigtails, as you can see. So, anyway, and I'm also rocking the, where's that? Oh, here it is. The pink backpack as well. Because you got to make yourself stand out when you do these conventions, because people will remember you. Last year, did I have a mohawk, or was it just completely gone?
Not last year, before that.
Oh, I mean, yeah, last time I was here, was it mohawk or was it just all gone?
All gone.
All gone. Had my head completely shaved because I had my 666 tattoo, but I always rocked the pink backpack. That's how people knew me. Well, this year they're knowing me from pigtails, and which is great because I'll leave that second. So, anyways, Bill Moseley, I share elevator ride with him downstairs, and just an awesome fucking dude, right? Once again, I don't want to say nothing because I'm just like I don't want to freak this guy out. So I'm just like, what's up? And he's like, hey, what's going on? All the way down, we get off and everything. So
I'm on the same floor as Sid.
Yeah, Sid. I think Bill Moseley's standing up here too, actually, because that's where I bumped into him up here, or the elevator. So I think they're both staying on the same floor, which is a great thing about Days of the Dead, because you will literally just be wandering the halls and you'll just bump into random people. It is great. So, anyways, we get our pass and everything. Well, first thing I want to do is I want to get Angus Scrimm's autograph. Like that's my main thing. Now I'm not gonna lie, we got a lot of pictures taken with celebrities, but the alter ego got the picture, not the Phantom, the guy behind the mask, and the lady behind the mask. So we got a lot of pictures that we didn't get autographs with some of them, and unfortunately you guys won't be able to see those because it's on my other Facebook page. But anyway, so we go to Angus Scrimm, and dude, I was so fucking nervous. I know it sounds weird, but like literally, my heart was just like, because this is the fucking tall man. And I get it, like all these guys are just regular people. And the weird thing is, there's only 2 people that made me feel this way today. Or yesterday. Everybody else we talked to, we goofed around with whatever, but for some reason 2 people, and they're the 2 that I really want to get the autographs to, was like, I started getting nervous and started clamming up a little bit. We get to Angus Scrimm, and dude, he just reminds you of like someone's old grandfather. Like he's just a sweet old little man, right? Not the tall man you would think, but dude, he was just so polite and sweet. Like, I don't know, man, it just seemed like he was just so happy to be here, and just, I don't know, it was great. But so I'm talking to him, I'm shaking his hand and everything, and I told him that, he was the reason I even came up 2 years ago, because I really wanted to get his autograph. Like, he was the main reason 2 years ago. And of course, unfortunately, he was sick. and had to cancel. But I said as soon as I found out you was coming this year, because we didn't come last year. But I was like, as soon as I knew you was coming this year, fuck it, I'm here. I was here, and literally I didn't say fuck word. I did not cuss in front of these guys because I was like, But no, we get here. He signs my Phantasm. You can't see my name anyways. But I had Don Coscarelli sign last time, and so this time I had Angus Grimm sign right over there, and he signs it, to Phantom boy, and then Angus Grimm, and I was like, oh, dude, we go get the picture taken, right? And there's always like the handlers or the helpers, or what you want to call them, right there. So I give her the camera so me and Mike can get a picture taken. I'm trembling. Like, I literally am trembling. I'm like, oh shit. And the lady's like, I'm like, I know, but you don't understand. Like, this is the fucking Tall Man. Like, my, one of my favorite villains of all time. Like, Phantasm series is one of my favorite series of all time. I finally get to meet, the man, And, oh yeah, no, it was an experience. Absolutely an experience. And got my picture taken with him. He was just so polite. And I thanked him like a million times. Like, hey, just, thank you and all this other stuff. And thanks for the memories more than anything else. Cause, I mean, it's just, loved it. Loved it. So yeah, met him. Next, we went to Tobin Bell. Went to Tobin Bell, didn't we? And we got in line for him. And my lands, you okay over there?
Yeah.
Oh my God. We went over his area, and he didn't really have a long line, but it was a long wait. Like, it was just like, I don't know what the hell people were doing.
A freaking big guy. People couldn't move.
Yeah, that made it worse. It was like literally there's like a lot of room you can move up. He still wasn't moving. Like, we waited forever in that line. Unfortunately, with Tobin Bell, he was doing photos and signatures separate, and there was also a separate price. So, like, if you wanted to get an autograph and then get your picture taken with him, separate thing. And so that kind of threw me off at first. I was like, oh man, that's kind of douchey, But I didn't think anything. I mean, because this is more for Maya. I mean, I wanted to meet the guy, but I was okay with not getting an autograph. But Maya really wanted to meet him. It's like her one that she wanted to meet. So we get up there, and dude, he is the nicest guy. Like, he is just so freaking polite. Signed hers. You may be able to say her name. I'll block it. Maya with heart. Tobin Bell. Jigsaw.
Love.
Well, it's a heart though.
Heart means love.
Heart with love. So anyway, so he gives it to her, and he's like, well, wait a minute, I didn't date that. He takes it back, he puts the date on it, yesterday's date, and then as he's handing it back, he takes it back one more time, and he starts shading in the heart. Like, literally 20 seconds of, like, Jigsaw coloring in a heart. It was great. I was like, oh my God. But yeah, he was so cool. I mean, and I didn't really talk to him too much. I was mostly Maya. But she was telling me about, all these different movies that, Finders Keepers. And then, of course, we brought up, he was in the Goosebump guy, R.L. Stein's Haunting Hour. He did a straight-to-video movie of that, so we talked about that. But, and then, of course, he was kind of shocked that she busted out Saw 3 because he said that's one of his favorites. And I was like, I know. I was like, typically you would think people would bust out. So I think Saw 1's the better movie. But really, he didn't have much to do with that. I mean, literally, I think 3 and 4 are the two movies, and I did this on Maya's top 3 on her channel. I think those were his better performances. So, I mean, I guess that does make sense, but, so we can talk about that. But, so, we shake hands with him and everything. And, dude, he has a fucking grip. Like, in the movies, he looks so frail and old. Dude, he had a grip. Like, I think if we got in a fight, he can take me. I think Jigsaw can whip my ass. So, but really cool guy. The next one I went to, we went over to Joe Bob Briggs, and oh my God, dude, I was nervous again. Like, meeting Jigsaw was nothing. I was just like, hey, what's going on, man? Blah. And dude, Joe Bob Briggs, dude, literally, I'm just like, oh, don't say something stupid. Because I mean, if you guys go back to the very first episode of the Movie Fans 4 review, the very first episode, the two people I give a shout out to, Joe Bob Briggs and Ate the Chosen One, because Joe Bob was, my childhood hero, like every Saturday night, Monster Vision, right? Huge fan of Monster Vision. He would pop up randomly in different roles or whatever, like we were children, and I think he was in The Stand, but for the most part, it was Monster Vision. I wanted to be that guy. I wanted to do, what I do now is because of Joe Bob Briggs. And then whenever I started, searching YouTube and everything, that's when I saw Ate the Chosen One. I really dug his style, and then I kind of, took that influence as well, but Joe Bob from the beginning. And so I'm talking to him, and dude, he is the nicest guy too. Like, and I didn't want to stay too long. I always feel nervous when I talk to people because I don't want to hold the line up. Like, Don Coscarelli is the best example because Don Coscarelli was talking my ear off. It wasn't, I know, I mean, in a bad way. I mean, it was so cool, and I'm just like, if there wasn't a line behind me, I would sit down and just chat with the motherfucker. But there's people behind you, and you gotta be, and for people out there to do conventions, be mindful of people behind you, because there are, a line, and there's so much shit to do. So I'm talking to Joe Bob, and it's like, oh, I don't want to drag this out, but dude, he was so cool. I'm pretty sure, and then of course I got the, to the, you can't see it, the Phantom, a drive-in kind of guy, Joe Bob Briggs. Oh, dude, getting framed as soon as I get home. So, once again, we didn't bring a whole lot of money this time around. Factory problems, nothing to worry about. But I was like, these autographs I got weren't as much as I thought they was going to be. So I was like, that's pretty fucking sweet. So we see Bill Moseley, and he has on his, oh, hey, sweetie, you going to join us in a second? Bill Moseley, he had his little sheet thing behind, and of course it said pictures, a picture with him, just $10, and I was like, perfect. Fam goes cheap, I'm not gonna lie. So I was like, I'll get a picture taken with him. So I talked to him, dude, he is the coolest fucking dude. Like, he is the coolest cat out there. Just talking to him, and once again, I was unfamiliar. I didn't know he had like a musical career as well. Like he had a couple bands that he, because my question to him was like, because everybody wants to go like, straight Devil's Rejects or whatever, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I was more like, you was in Repo Genetic Opera. Like, that was just so weird to see you in that. And he goes, well, no, he goes, I actually had have a band, and he was showing me the CDs and stuff. I was like, that's pretty cool. And I just remember, my buddy, Simon, he does these conventions as well, and he was, he told me like, Bill Moseley was the nicest guy. And so what happens is, we talked to him for a little bit, and luckily at this point, it was still pretty early in the day, didn't have much of a line, so I didn't feel as bad, chatting with him, And anyways, we go get a picture taken with him, and I go to pull my wallet out, he goes, I'll put that away. What? And he goes, no, just put it away. And I was like, are you, all right. And we got our picture taken with him absolutely free. And I was like, dude, that is retarded. Because, and I get it. When they're here for each convention, they're clearly, don't get me wrong, you're here for, like, the fan love, but they're also here to make a little bit of money on the side. I get that. And, dude, he just, like, he pushed the money away. And I was like, oh, my God. I don't know if he wants me to advertise that or not, because I don't want to, like, give that out, like, people up there and like, hey, fancy, you give away for y'all. I didn't say that, but he did for me. I was like, oh, my God. We ordered a Sid Haig's table. The internet was saying like he was in some bad health recently, but he seems okay. For a picture of him, got a picture taken with him. He's awesome as hell. We separate pictures on that one though, didn't we? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we didn't get a double one. And then we went over to we walked around a little bit more because we just wanted to bum around. But then we eventually went to Kane Hodder, and Kane Hodder was fucking awesome. Like, and I don't know why I had a preconceived notion of it, because I don't know. I haven't heard anything bad about him, but I guess it's because he's just so big. I just assume he's gonna be a little arrogant. Like, I'm afraid I'm gonna bump into another Gary Busey. Like, Gary Busey was that one douche from last time. Like, everybody else is great. And I'm just always apprehensive when I bump into celebrity now, because, when you meet your heroes, you want them to be your heroes when you leave. You don't want them to, become fucking Gary Busey. Which I don't blame him. I know he had an accident a while back ago, and he's a little... But still, yeah, it still kind of crushed the family a little bit. So I'm looking at the Kane Hodder, I'm like, I hope he doesn't turn out to be, douchey. And, dude... It was the opposite, but he did bust my balls hardcore because I got the pigtails. He's like, what the fuck is with the pigtails? And I'm like, dude, I'm rocking this look. He's like, no, you're not. Dude, it was great. He busted my balls hardcore. And dude, we get back and forth, and it was great. And so we were up there, and I told him, I said, a game that me and my uncle play is that we will literally, like, every now and then I'll, call him up, or I see him at work, I work with my uncle, and I'll be like, hey, guess what I see, guess who I saw in, like, Best of the Best? Kane Hodder. And it's just weird, he'll look at me like, hey, I went to the Seagal movie the other night, and Kane Hodder showed up, and I was like, oh, and so I told him about the game, and he's like, well, why have you seen me? And so I just started listening to him, and he's just like, yes, absolutely. And I was like, that's great. And he goes, it's funny, because people will point that out to him now, that he's, he's fucking Jason Voorhees now, got our picture taken with him. Motherfucker has a grip. He did 2 pictures for us, because I had my phone and she had her phone. And the first picture he did, he fucking gripped up, and then he snatched us up. And I'm like, but believe me, I don't get choked out by Jason, So I'm like, ah. And then the next picture he did was a nice picture, so and then we just leave. We leave our autograph picture behind. So as we're walking away, I was like, oh shit. It's like, I run back, and he's like, hey, there you are, here's your picture. I'm like, dude, I got choked out by Jason. Like, I'm spacing out right now. Like, I'm on cloud 9. You gotta believe that shit.
You and Michael?
What?
You said Jason.
Oh my, sweet, Kane Hodder's Jason.
Yeah, you said you went to go get a picture. You left at the table.
Yeah, I came back, I got choked out by Jason. How often does that happen? You stay over there. You eat your food over there. So anyways, there's our thing with him. I don't know if you can see our names or not. Don't matter. Boom. To us. And then Kane Hodder. Jason. So that's fucking awesome right there. A lot of cosplay going on. That's one thing I love about these conventions. I didn't get to these pictures yet. You got yours of Raiden. I won't get. They got like, dude, Mortal Kombat's huge here, and I love fucking Mortal Kombat. So like I've seen Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Reptile, Raiden, Katana, Sonya Blade, and I believe there's somebody else. Anyway, they're all walking around. So I'm planning my picture taking on hardcore today. And then of course, and the creepy one was. We see Michael Myers walking. Of course, he's dressed up like Rob Zombie's version of Michael Myers. But I see him up there. So I'm like, you want to get a picture? Myers like, yeah. So I'm like, hey, Michael. And he just fucking stops. And he didn't turn around. And I'm just like, oh, shit. Like, this motherfucker, like, he's fucking Michael Myers or some shit. I'm like, oh, it kind of freaked me out for a second. But he turned around, got a picture with him and everything else. So, but yeah, that's it. Oh, and then last night, I should have got footage. I didn't think about it. I really wish I would have brought the camera for this. Because I should have came in full costume and everything. Around here, I'm not sure how far his influence goes. I don't know if it's just a regional thing, but around here, one of the original horror hosts was a guy named Sammy Terry. And just, he was like, because once again, as much as I respect Sammy Terry, for what he did, to me, it's always Joe Bob, like that was mine. But anyways, just different generations all was. So like, my parents and, that whole upper generation, it was all Sammy Terry. But I've met the original, because the original passed away, sadly. But then now his boy took over the character, and now he's Sammy Terry. And I've met both of them, and both just as sweet as can be. But they had last night the Sammy Terry Terror Trivia game show, and so we show up, and we fill out contestant forms and everything. If they draw your name, you go up there. Well, this guy was in the last round. I was like, holy shit. Go up there and just horror trivia. And I only missed one question, and I just kicked myself as soon as I fucking did it. Because I was like, oh, fuck. And I would have won it solely. Like, literally, because I tied with somebody. Me and contestant number 2, we tied. They had their name. Like, for some reason, the computer thing was like, whoever is the first person, like the lowest number, they post them up there. But then, of course, if you... tie with him. I tied with him. The phantom fucking tie. But the question I missed was like, what classic, or out of these actors, who portrayed Frankenstein's monster, Dracula, Wolfman, and the Mummy? Lon Chaney. Fucking Lon Chaney. But I was just like, I don't even know who to put down now. Like, I literally just threw like some brain. I don't know. I had a brain fart. And as soon as I fucking hit that button, and they're like, you lost, I was like, fucking Lon Chaney. I knew that. I'm a disgrace. But I tied first. I did get a couple of Sammy Terry comic books, and our good friend Terrence Muncie, who actually illustrated these, is going to autograph them today for me. So that's fucking solid right there. So yeah, we did that. We bumped around for a little bit. I'm going to actually head back there. And today it says all business, but I am going to hit up the vendors one last time. I'll get some DVDs on the way out, because I feel like that's my last thing I'm going to blow my money on. And then after that, then I'm done. And then we're going to do our videos, everything else. But yeah, last night after we bumped around for a little bit, we after the trivia show, we went ahead and hung out the Canadians. Got a little loose. I'm going to say this right now. One of us got a little drunk. And then they had this little game of like, let's put these Canadian stickers on an inappropriate body part. And of course, one dude has them on his upper pube area, and one got it on his ass. And one of us, and I won't mention who, put a sticker on their testicle and sack flashed an entire room of people. No, awesome time last night, and it was just a one-up party. Like, their Friday night parties are nothing compared to like their Saturday night parties. Which I missed their last Saturday night party because the Phantom was so fucking wasted, and then I was just drained. Came home, got a decent night's sleep because I'm like, you can't burn yourself out. I do not plan on doing it. They said John Russo's gonna be there tonight. Who co-did Night of the Living Dead. So I'm like, that's gonna be fucking crazy. Fucking Grandpa, John Durgan. I can't remember how you pronounce his name. Anyways, Grandpa from Texas Chainsaw Massacre was at the party last year or 2 years ago. It was fucking off the hook. Yeah, no, definitely a place to be. And I'm gonna upload this now, so if anybody, no one's gonna be watching the thing from the convention. But I'm like, hey, if you're here at the convention, I'm watching YouTube for whatever weird reason. Hey, swing by the Canadians place, dude. They have the same area on the first floor. It's right outside the convention hall. Dude, it's going to be off the hook tonight, so. Alright, guys, I'm sorry I've been rambling on for too long. I got shit to do today, so, boom, Phantom out.